So go
First off, before we even start, I just want to make it clear that we're not cloud chasing by doing this or whatnot and trying to get views and all that. This is just something that happened in the course of like the week or two that this video has been posted, and we just want to clear some of this stuff up. So I just want to clear that out there. Just like we're not, chasing anything. We just have to clear anything up.
I'm gonna be real. I'm clout chasing with this. I want everybody who saw the last one to see this shit, so that they can be like, so that they can see the facts. You know what? I want everybody who saw the last one about Nappy. All right. I'm sorry I just spoiled the topic there, but I want everybody. I want everybody who saw it to watch this, because you know what? You're gonna hear this shit. I'm pissed too. All right,
well, besides that point, just from the analytical side, of course, we're not trying to, cloud chase and try to get all this shit from it. But we're just trying to bring awareness and trying to just speak, our truth from it instead of, have it be clouded judgment from other people. So I'm gonna go ahead and just say that's one of the main comments that just irritated me the most, is talking about just like, oh, you're being one-sided. Oh, it was one comment that I seen. It was something about being one-sided. I don't know where it's at. I'm looking at the video right now, but it really irritated me, because it's just like, if you think about it for a complete second, we're looking at it from just a middle standpoint and actually having the morality and just ethics applied into it, as far as just like the situation. Like, who in their right mind can be positive about allegations about dealing with minors and, dealing with possible pedophilia and stuff? There's no way that a person can be positive about that or even speak in a positive view about that. If you can, there's really something wrong with you. Like, I cannot and will not stand for that. Sorry. Even if I'm sorry, I just cannot do it. So if you can think that I'm speaking one side, then oh damn well, but I'm not gonna be speaking positive about a topic like that. I can and will not. I refuse. Rant over. Who's up next?
I mean, I don't even know the guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about Nappy, all right? And didn't know nothing about him before this, all right? And I could care less after this, all right? But the thing is, I was trying to be neutral as fuck about it anyway, just being like, oh yeah, what's going on here? But seeing all the damn dirt, and I'll be honest with you, there's a lot of dirt out there, okay, that literally has, it feels like a blueprint, all right? That's what it feels like. Like, I mean, I don't know the guy from next to you or whatever. If all I know, I mean, on weekends he could be damn, rescuing fucking orphans and shit like that from natural disasters. All right, but I mean, what he's done here is pretty like, like you're going beyond the lines of not just, like morality. This is like bad. This is going directly below the age limit. Okay, knowing that you can, knowing your power on it, and I don't care what anybody says. All right, if you're in the United States, regardless of if who you are, how you do it, and if you're living in my house and you're under the age of 18, or you're the age of 18 or about to turn 18, you are still considered a child, a minor. Okay, I don't give a shit who you are, how you say it. I don't give a shit about consent, okay? Because age of consent don't mean fucking shit. It depending on the situation of the shit. And if the person's parents that this is all like circling around knew about this years ago, actually knew about it, they could have actually took legal action against this kid and actually had documentation on, on paper, because of, oh yeah, I'm having a relationship with a 25-year-old. Are you kidding me? Like the proof's in the pudding.
I think all I'm gonna say is, I mean, the people have their comeback is pretty much like, if you don't like what he did, don't watch him. Now listen, let me ask you this question. Everybody's saying that. If you knew somebody who talked about murdering people all the time but haven't yet killed somebody, I mean, I'm just saying, are you gonna talk to him? Or are you gonna still be cool with that?
Watch, like, if they label it as like a joke, they probably would. Watch,
like somebody sitting there literally, and I'm not talking about like man, I'm gonna kill you. You know, it's like, even though that's fucked up joke. But I'm not talking like that. I'm talking about like detail, like what they're gonna do to somebody to kill somebody. Because this guy pretty much gave detail and what he wants to do to somebody, and straight up, like, factually is trying to get with these kids. You know, he didn't touch them. He didn't do nothing. No. But does that make it any better? No. You know what I'm saying? It's stupid. The fact that these people are saying, well, if you don't like it, don't watch him. Well, no, guess what? I don't like it. I sure as hell ain't gonna watch him. I ain't never gonna look at the guy again. But let me tell you something. I think you're fucked up for being cool with it. I think you're a fucked up individual. To piggyback off what you guys said earlier, that you're literally fucked in the head if you were cool with it. I'm sorry. And I mean, that doesn't mean you can't be like, damn, you're right, change your mind. I'm not saying you're a fucked up person, but you're straight up doing some fucked up shit. I'll reword it. You're not fucked in the head, but you're being pretty stupid.
You're not thinking through a logical standpoint.
Yeah, you're not being logical with anything, and you're probably double standards with it, because you're probably gonna be hypocritical. Because if somebody brings up something like I just did, like somebody talking about murder, you'd probably think that's fucked up. But it's one and the same. It's literally the same shit. So, I'm sorry. Learn your facts. Get, logical in the situation. Look up what we're talking about. For one, unplug your ears and listen, because none of us said that he touched these kids. So, pay attention. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and mention this because I know Dino's about ready to pop off, so I'm going to let him speak in just a second. This is something Fez said off stream, or off podcast. So, Fez was watching another podcast, and the host said, you don't always have to speak 100% facts on something when you're talking about something. And though we were speaking 100% facts with what we said, it was our opinion on the matter, and that's what the podcast is about. We said what was facts, and then we gave our opinion on what we were talking about, and people are so upset with our opinion. What the fuck off.
This ain't News Channel 5.
Dude, it's literally you can fuck right off with that shit. I'm gonna get savage. I'm gonna get pissed off for a second, because people like this are fucking stupid. I've been dealing with this shit for the past 6 years on the internet, and you're always gonna have stupid people. But when you got something like this shit, what do you want? What do you expect us to say? I don't expect anybody to be fine with that, and if anybody is, screw off. This is actual facts here, and this is the right side. You should not be okay with this. So hop the fuck off of our dicks. I'm sorry, excuse my language there, that's a little bit psycho right there, but hop the fuck off, go somewhere else. This is real shit. This is real life. This is not, oh, I'm sorry, your favorite content creator fucked up. No, this is real life, and you wouldn't be fine if your neighbor did that shit. Why are you fine that your favorite content creator did that shit? Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm done.
You got the floor, Dino.
All right. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it off at CD's part, and we're just going for the rest, and just ignore what the first half of the stream was. That's the plan. I'm gonna start this from the beginning, because I feel like all this has to be addressed in a way that's very clear and concise, so these people in the fucking comments can just fucking stop being dumb and just kind of like think about it, because I don't really think all these people are really thinking about it, and if they did, then I question your morality. That's all I'm gonna say. So when it came to like, did he go to jail, stuff like that, obviously everyone in this call said no, like he didn't do it, but he did do the morally wrong and ethically wrong thing, which was saying it in the first place and meaning it. It's not like he did it multiple times. It's not like he just said it once and it's a joke. There's like full of receipts that he did it to multiple people, saying something of the same sort where, hey, if you're not going to be with me, then you leave the group. I'm not going to promote your YouTube channel, stuff like that. There is receipts for that, people. That exists. That's morally wrong and ethically wrong. Did he touch them? No. We know this. And we know that he didn't get anywhere near these people at that point as well. But the problem is the way that he said it. That's the most important thing. That was his mind, okay, as a person. Think about it, people in the comments, because each of you are going to get this fucking video. Think about it. If you had someone that you fucked with, a friend of yours, and their mindset was like that, do you really want to be with someone like that? Do you really want to associate yourself with someone like that? If you're saying, oh, they didn't do anything, they're fine, what the hell are you thinking? That's their mindset. Hello, at this point, I'm going to ask you, why are you fucked up and what are you thinking? Because I don't want to be anywhere near some of you guys in the comment section if you feel that morals and ethics don't matter. Because I feel most of these people say that they don't matter, but they do matter. It is the biggest thing in life. Morals and ethics. Huge thing to think about. Next thing. People are constantly saying, you know, innocent until proven guilty, yada yada. It was proven in terms of the words he said. Done with that crap. Enough of it. People are like, one-sided discussions are fucking unacceptable. I'm seeing that comment too. Okay, anything works archived. First off, we are not having a one-sided discussion. If anything, all of us were middleman on that fucking podcast. Because all those videos that you're watching are people that were wrong, saying that he touched them or whatever. No, we know this. He didn't do that. But we're saying the shit that he said is wrong. Like, that is in his mind. You guys not get that? Like, we shouldn't have to make a stream or a video about this. It doesn't matter if he did or didn't do it. It's the fact that he thought of it. That's his mind. So think about it, folks. Then this other guy is like, can y'all watch Crow Sticks? First off, I saw that fucking video. And I'm going to tell you this. That guy is an idiot. Absolute idiot. I mean, honestly, he's probably the people in the comments, just he made a video. So either or, he just voiced it out. But he actually commented to Maddie Salvatore, who's a viewer of our streams. And he's also been to the podcast too. So huge shout out to Maddie. But dude, Crow was talking about how everyone was going on Nappy for all this, you know, public, like everyone's just clout chasing and, you know, this and that, you know, everyone is saying that Nappy touched these kids and stuff like that. That's when I knew this guy was informed, not informed at all, period. He was not informed. He didn't know what he was talking about, because the moment he said that, I already knew he didn't see any of the receipts. So the fact that the dude made that video was wrong because he didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. And on top of that, him thinking that everyone is saying that he actually like touched people. Like, all these people are defending Nappy like everyone is saying that he touched them. If you're listening to a video and somebody said that, you are right in terms of what they said, because they were wrong on that, but it doesn't mean you're right either. If anything, both sides are wrong. It's just the moral ethics behind it is what was exposed. And that was facts. Like, that is stuff that he has said. But you guys have to think, if that's his mindset and that's what he's thinking, that's not a good thing. And I don't see how people don't freaking see that. There's this guy, another guy in the freaking comments, Young Bones. Y'all talk about he was apologizing, giving really good points. His argument when you clearly haven't heard what Nathan did twice. Okay, first off, Nathan did shit too. He said shit too. So why are you giving Nappy a pass when he did the same shit as fucking Nathan? Hello? They both said fucked up shit. So why are you trying to give Nappy this pass, brother? So the fact that Nappy gets one chance and gets hated for it, and y'all talking about Nappy taking a lot of months when he had a family issue, so he just planned out his path. Not saying what he did was wrong, but he owned up and deserves another name. First off, he didn't own up to it. That was 9 months ago. He lied about that. Then you question his moral and ethics. If he came out and said, okay, look, I did say that and I apologize. Okay, done. He would actually be okay. I mean, there would be people that won't like him, but honestly, he still had that, you know, he still had that will to say, okay, you know what? I was gone for 8 or 9 months. Here's my apology. But he didn't even do that. He came on Christmas Eve, forgot all of that, didn't come out, and he lied. There is receipts. You can't lie with that when he said that. And it's not like a one-time thing. He said it to multiple people. And here's the other thing. Yes, he didn't touch those people, but he said it. And that was his mindset. It doesn't have to be, he has to be in jail or something like that. Dude, he didn't do anything in terms of like doing it, but he said it. And that's a big thing you guys have to fucking realize. Because I'm reading all these comments. Nappy shouldn't have done what he did, but as a content creator, he's still my favorite. Cool. Awesome. You like his videos, but again, that doesn't matter when it's a freaking morality of the person. And people are, and there's another comment. I could go through all these, like Cyrus saying, I don't know why people care. Well, of course people are gonna fucking care, because if you're supporting a guy that's like anything, not even just Nappy, but any other person who's toxic, you guys are fueling these people to become someone, and you don't think of the morality behind it. If that's his mindset, then you need to freaking it's freaking annoying, because people are promoting like the wrong fucking people all the time, because they're saying, oh, they didn't actually physically do something. Dude, their mindset is fucked. That's what you don't get. I'm tired of these fucking people in the comments being so stupid and such a fucking fanboy that it's fucking ridiculous. I'm pissed. They're giving a white fucking flag to this motherfucker when he doesn't deserve a fucking white flag. It's the shit that he said. It's fucking annoying. I'm done, man. Freaking stupid.
Literally, this is one of those topics that just get me triggered as fuck. Okay. Like, I mean, I'm reading the comments and I see this one dude. I mean, it could be trolling, but what the fuck? I support Nappy if he returns to YouTube, and he will continue to get my likes and views. From AEGI Phoenix. I don't know how to say that fucking first thing, so I ain't even gonna try. Well, first of all, fuck you. I'm gonna be real. Fuck you. Like, why? Okay, tell me something. First of all, I'm gonna ask this question. Anybody tune in? I've never understood this. Why would you go on it's like you go on a review or a gameplay video for a game that you hate. So you're gonna go on that video just to say you hate the game. Well, I'm gonna go on a video talking about Nappy's, some shit, and say I'm gonna support the shit out of him. Well, what the fuck? Dude, I'm sorry. When I get pissed, I rant and I ramble, but it's like, this makes absolutely no sense. It makes no sense. I know Dino's pissed off, and I know I'm just repeating myself, but it leads into another topic that we're going to talk about in this podcast, and that's public figure statuses. But it's just the fact he is who he is, or was. You know what I'm saying? That people want to take this side, because I can assure you 100%, if some guy that in real life says this shit,
you wouldn't want to fuck with him.
Yeah, you'd walk away. You'd be like, okay, I need to cut this shit out of my life. You know what I mean? Because some people take these guys that have all this stuff on social media and think
those good people.
Yeah, they think they're perfect.
That doesn't mean, if you have followers and shit, doesn't mean you're morally. Oh my! Like it's common fucking sense, people.
You would think.
I don't know. And then it reminds me of this fucking thing. And now I understand why Mike Ross left fucking Capcom shit at all. But people don't know this Roast House thing was a new fucking channel. So obviously people are like, oh, 35 subscribers, nobody. I'm gonna fuck over this because they just made a random channel, this and this. So then I actually reply on my actual account. My verified account was 60,000 subscribers. I gotta say that because I did. And I commented, dude, I mean, you can't really defend someone who hasn't put out a statement. This was that's all I said. I didn't say a big ass fucking paragraph about it. And he's like, oh, understandable. Can't really argue with that. He probably said that because of my fucking main account, because I had to go on my main account to talk about it.
It's sad.
So if I was a nobody and I had a different account, or whatever you want to classify as a nobody, and I had a different account with 8 subscribers and I commented that, you would probably tell me to fuck off and I'm wrong. But since I'm verified and I have a channel and stuff like that, you're gonna tell me I'm right. That's pissing me off.
Yeah. It makes me wonder too, like kind of going back with the Crow Sticks video, and I'm pretty sure like if you go on his video, you'll get like if the average person were to do that, they'll get flamed with hate. I just wonder if you went on his account trying to voice your opinion with your verified account. I wonder if he would keep the same stance. I don't know, because I don't know the guy or whatnot. I don't know his videos and how he operates besides that one that I saw, but it's just something to think about.
Like, people put statuses as this fucking biggest thing ever. Like, it's annoying. That's what happened with Mike Ross. If you guys want the gist, Mike Ross was like this talk show guy. He did a lot of fighting game stuff. He was all over. And then he made a Reddit post of like why he disappeared and why he deleted all his Twitter. And he still kept his Twitch. He's actually streaming here and there. But he deleted almost everything else. And he said the reason why is because he doesn't know who is real to him. Because everyone is a fucking sheep. Whether they want Twitch partnership and they're sucking his dick for it, or they're doing other shit where they're like, oh man, I know Mike Ross, this and this, or because Mike Ross says something, I'm gonna fucking support him in this. You see how crazy that is? Just because of the status. And that's why he walked away. I'm not saying I will do that, but I'm just saying he walked away because of that. Because he doesn't know who's there for him. It's all about his status and what he achieved. And that's fucking unfortunate, because we put a goal on almost anything in our life. Not just numbers, but anything. Whether you want to be something or that. But then you get to that point where you are. And then you look at it, it's like, damn, who's actually fucking with me because of who I am? Instead of, oh man, look at that, he's got followers, this and this, or oh god, he's a brand ambassador, this. Fuck off. I'm tired of that. Look at me as just a fucking person. I actually purposely commented to that fucking dude because he would see my status. This was planned. I wanted to see his response. I was thinking of doing it on the Roast House account. I was like, no, I'm gonna do it on my main account. See his fucking response. Boom. Oh, understandable. Can't really argue with that. I didn't have to fucking tell you that. You knew this yourself. So you're just gonna defend him with another random guy if a random left that comment. If I deleted that comment, if I never made that comment, and I put a random fucking account with like Noob Slayer 65 or some garbage, and I left that comment, this motherfucker would tell me to fuck off and that I'm wrong. I'm 100%.
I can see that.
For sure.
But he didn't do it because of my fucking thing. That's fake.
The internet, dog, is a weird place.
I mean,
it's all about fucking status, bro. People are like, oh fuck, he's this, he's that. That's awesome. Like, in terms of, people seeing like want to connect in the industry, like, oh, you do that, that's awesome, stuff like that. But that doesn't mean that you should put that as like a fucking pedestal, and like that should be the only thing that you think about when you think of that person. That's why I'm so annoyed when, I'm not going to say who this person is. He's very influential. I'll just call him Do. And I guess we can call him Dom. Dom works. But I was so tired of this dude making tweets of like, oh man, this motherfucker's sponsored with this and this, sponsored. Every fucking tweet. I swear, I can't even have a conversation with this dude. He's a Dragon Ball guy. I can't even have a convo with him. All he talked about in the past was sponsored. Bro, there's more to me than just sponsorships. It's fucking annoying. I never even talk about it. I only do it because it helps me out and it also supports the people that watch my shit. But I don't go around flaring it like some of your friends. Bzzz. I don't do it like that fucker. So like, come on, man.
I just caught that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so now you know, but still, like, screw them and done. I'm done with that shit.
I don't know. It's like that literally takes me back. Vinge isn't here to back me up on this, but I know he remembers this. I mean, me and Vinge have literally had issues with people, right? And we've had facts to back up, our innocence on something. But just because somebody with a check mark, right, wants to try to slander our name, and they didn't have any facts, towards the slander, everybody took that person's side because, oh, this guy's got a bunch of subscribers, you know, he must know his shit. And I mean, that's not how it works. Like, I don't want to get, I'm not gonna get political, so I ain't gonna like go into depth with it, but you guys know how there's like, you know, pieces of shit high up in our country, whatever. It's like there's pieces of shit high up on YouTube. You know, it's like that. Just because you're somewhere doesn't mean you're something special. You know what I mean? Like, as a person. I mean, that's just facts. Like, if you can easily say, you know, oh, my boss is a sack of shit. Well, guess what? Your boss is your boss, and they're higher up in the company, but that doesn't make them a good person. You know what I mean? It's like it's stuff like that, and people will literally take somebody with numbers as facts over anybody else, even if you have proof. Even if you have proof. And that, I mean, not to go back a topic, I'm just gonna say this one thing that wraps in the whole Nappy thing. There's proof that Nappy has said this shit. Well, guess what? Nappy's got all these numbers and people are still following him like sheep. What the fuck? You know, I've personally been a victim of somebody, of being put down and, you know, slandered because somebody with numbers wanted to throw some lies. So, I mean, I've been in that situation. So, I mean, somebody just said there will never not be bad people in the government. Well, guess what? There will never not be bad people on the internet. I mean, there will never not be bad people around your fucking corner. Everywhere in this world, there's going to be bad people. And no matter what their position is in whatever place they are, whether it's work, social media, you know, the government, anywhere, it doesn't matter what their position is. They're still sacks of fucking shit.
Yep.
Right.
And
people blindly support it.
Yeah, and it's like, and that's not to say everybody with numbers is sack of shit. Obviously, look at Dino. Dino's one of the best people I've ever met on the internet of the 6 or 7 years I've been doing content creation. He's got numbers, but it's people.
I don't even talk about it. I don't care about it.
You don't talk about it.
But see, there's people that there's a difference between having numbers and being somebody that has numbers and flaunts it and knows what they can get with it. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
right.
There's people that they're like, yeah, I got numbers, but it's always on their mind because they know who they can get following them. There's people that take advantage of it, and there's people like Dinah that's just like, yeah, I got it, but I mean, that I'm still me, you know? So it's like, it just depends on the person, but sometimes it's just a fucking sheep that follow it, dude. It's literally ridiculous. It drives me nuts.
It's like people put this thing, you know, again, if you got good content, screw all that. But that goes for almost any fucking person. Like I told CD, I even showed him something in Discord, but there's that Steve King dude. He's like this governor or whatever, and there's fans for him still, even with the shit that he said.
Oh yeah.
He said something like, literally, humanity would not exist if it were not for rape and incest. I am fucking not kidding you.
I'm sorry, but what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
A governor of some sort said that.
I'm listening to this right now.
I'm like,
yeah, so that's what he said. He was like, oh, you know, without, you know, if we didn't have rape and incest, you know, how would we still be here? And shit like that, like some crazy fucking shit.
Well, if we didn't have nooses and guillotines, we'd still have fucking rapists and incest. Like, you know,
it's dude, I heard that. I was like, this is the people that you guys give power to, and that's the thing with the Nappy thing. It's all the same. It's like he didn't do anything wrong, and I told CD this. Like the Steve King guy or whatever his name is, he didn't do anything wrong in terms of physical. But what he said is fucking wrong. Like that's morally wrong, ethically wrong. That's what these people need to get in general.
Think about it this way. This is the best way to put it. And I'm not going to talk about it super deep in this podcast because I know it's a very touchy subject. But think of freaking racism, dude. If you got somebody that does something to a black person, that's fucked up. But you got somebody that says the N-word, right? Are you gonna say that, oh, he's not racist because he's going around throwing the N-word and saying all this shit against people? You know, he hasn't done anything. What the fuck? That's the same shit. It's extreme. It's something taken to an extreme, yes, but it's the same shit. What the fuck? Like, if you're gonna have this mindset with one thing, fucking live by it with other shit too. I'm sorry. I mean, it's all fucked up. It's the same fucked up shit. Some is worse, some is, you know, but it's the same thing. And I'm so tired of people wanting to fucking say some shit. You know, they want to pick and choose what they want to dabble their opinion on. You know what I mean? They're like, ooh, I'm gonna stick my nose into this pile of shit, but that pile of shit over there, it ain't fresh enough. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck? It's like, if you're gonna jump on something, you might as well just be that guy to fucking jump on it all, you know?
Yeah, then they're like, oh man, why would this person do it? You know, they have X amount of followers or X amount of clout of some sort. They're like, you know, that, and then on top of that, man, their content got me through a lot. I think all of it is bullshit. But it's like the receipts are there. No one's saying it. And if somebody is saying that Nappy touched them or whatever, obviously you can go bash them, all that, because that's wrong. But you're not right either. All of y'all are wrong. The fact is, we bring in a topic back, but we have to. It kind of goes with everything in this fucking podcast, from streamer and viewer relationships to fucking public figures, and now Nappy. Like, it all connects, honestly, like, together. But like, people have to realize that the content, you can have great content, you have great work ethic, you can do all that stuff, but it doesn't fucking mean you're a good person. Like, get that to your fucking skull.
Yep. And
it's
another
not
thing,
hard to understand.
Go ahead. Yeah,
there
that's
you
true.
go. I mean, it's not hard to understand.
But yeah, there's another thing too, as far as it's like, besides the whole status part of it and trying to put some people, you know, with massive numbers in a pedestal, you know, in a high pedestal. There's also people out there that's just like, oh, I don't want to get involved into their personal lives. I'm just not gonna, you know, if it's not affecting me, then I'm not gonna worry about it. But you don't know, you know, with stuff like this, it can affect you, it can affect anybody close to you. Just don't know. Like, just for example, like, you know, the whole kidnapping epidemic that's going on. Just telling, you know, people close to me to, you know, be aware of, you know, their surroundings and everything, because you never know what can happen. And some people, you know, kind of just blow it off, just thinking that it's not going to happen to them, but you don't know it's going to happen to you in one shape or form. So, you know, so my little take on that, where I had to input real quick.
So I know for the most part, not to my knowledge, not many streamers watch this podcast or listen to it. But if any of you guys are listening, just take this into account. This goes to show you that you need to push positivity as hard as you can, because of how many people take your word for facts if you have any type of social push. Because it's like, as a content creator, you have a responsibility to push something positive with what you got. That doesn't mean, I know people that take positivity in certain ways. You know, they describe it in certain ways. I'm not saying you got to be freaking Barney on YouTube, right? But it's like, don't be these assholes that do this fucking shit, because guess what? Nappy fucked up, but guess what? His viewers are looking like fucked up pieces of shit now, because the ones that are following him, that he, you know, because they're still following his shit. So,
following him blindly too.
Yeah, and it's like, people will do that. So if anybody's listening, basically what I'm getting at is, please push something positive with your social push. Please. Because if you have it, use it for something that's, at least, if someone's going to follow you blindly, at least let them follow some good shit.
Yeah.
Because this is just fucked up. I'm just saying. That's basically it.
Like, they know what they're doing.
They do.
And they know that they could get away with it if they didn't, like, physically do something. They can say something fucked up and get away with it.
Yeah, I think that's probably like the worst part, though, is like nobody, like the shit that we're talking about is being like, you know, it's gotten away with, you know, and people just are just misinformed and uneducated about a subject like this. Like I'm not as uneducated as everyone thinks, because like I've done a lot of research on this shit, and it led me to so many different like aspects. All right, it shows, oh yeah, there's like good times, like because he's part of the community, but you got to remember the dirt that got brought up on him is a lot. It overshadows every good thing he's ever done, and I don't give a shit who you are. If you are trying to mentally involve yourself with a underage child, okay, I don't care if it's consent or not, I don't care who you are, it is wrong, and you know what you're fucking doing. Okay, you know what you're doing.
And people just it's like ethics and morality is just not a thing.
It's thrown out.
That was scary. That was scary when watching that video, because again, I mean, 1,800 people watched it, but like a majority of those comments, I would say maybe a majority, were like, oh well, he didn't physically do anything or guilty in court, and that was kind of scary.
It is scary.
That's just the mindset of a lot of these people.
Yeah, it's like they only look at, oh yeah, he makes great content. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you're still literally, you literally probably either don't know what has happened, or you're just too stupid to know what happened, or you know what happened and you're completely okay with talking to a underage, child. Like, if you think that's okay, then I'm gonna tell you now, you're just as fucking toxic.
No, guys, it's fine. My friend killed somebody, but he makes like this bomb ass turkey sandwich, so he's like still A1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Flash is giving you a classic example of what this shit is. I mean, his is a little bit more extreme.
Yeah, but
it still is the same fucking realm, guys. Morality and ethics over everything. Okay, that's a thing. That's if anything, that's the base and foundation of living. Well, you have to have compassion and shit in life. You don't got that, and you're just like this scumbag who wants to take advantage of people when they're young and can't think, and you know that because you wouldn't keep doing it to others. Like, this is a planned thing. Right. It's just you're something you prefer, and the fact that you know that and you know it's wrong because that's just their mind. They haven't developed it fully yet, and you take advantage of that, even in words. That's still a fucking crime of some sort.
That's
he didn't touch them, right? But still, hello, a morality of fucking ethics. That's a thing. Like, bro. I had to add the Italian, but it's a thing, man. Like, I'm tired of it, dude. Bro, and like the statuses, all that shit. I'm tired of all that garbage that people see. They're like, oh, there's no way he would do that. He has this, he's that. Sorry, that's not life. There's a lot of scumbags, and you just don't know. Unless you talk to them privately. You can continue to remain a fan, but if you don't know shit, don't say shit.
Please.
And if you do know it for some odd fucking reason, and you're still supporting it, I question your life. I question what you fucking think of when you're in bed. Are you thinking of a fucking 12-year-old and you're thinking of fucking them? That's what I'm thinking that you're fucking thinking. So that's the morality part, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're fucking listening to this video, think about it. Morality and ethics. If your mindset is that, you need fucking help. And I don't know what to do if I were you. That's it.
You just made me realize of like a my bad face. My bad.
I'm sorry. The only thing I was gonna say, maybe try setting yourself on fire. Okay, if you're that like that, if you're that type of person, maybe you should try that. See how that goes, because that sounds like a good idea. If you support somebody, if you think it's a good idea to support somebody that condones those acts, then maybe it's a good idea you set yourself on fire. Just saying. Sorry, that's all I had to say.
I'm gonna put this out real quick since it's on the top of my head. Donna, you just reminded me of something that Crowstick said in his video about just just dealing with the minors part and all that stuff, and basically him saying, it was like somewhere in the middle of the video, dude was saying something like, even though the people that Nappy dealt with were like 16 or whatever, they still had a decision. Like, bro, do you not realize there's such a thing called manipulation? And I don't know, that part right there is just like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off because this is just freaking stupid. Like, there's something called manipulation and getting into child's heads and all that stuff. I got that from that because you said something about child's brains not being formed yet, and as far as decisions and stuff like that. So
yeah,
right.
And I do gotta say this, all right, and I'm gonna agree with what Dino said, all right. Fuck that Crow kid, all right, because like I was
gonna mention him again.
yeah. I'm glad I mentioned him so you can just come back after me, right? But dude, everything he was saying, man, I felt fucking dumb as fuck as soon as I got done watching that video. I was like, the age of consent is 16. I'm just like, this guy is a fucking idiot. I was like, he has obviously never been a parent. He obviously doesn't know the law. And if you understand what the law is, then you'll understand why we are completely shitting on this fucking bum, all right, that everyone fucking praises and shit, all right? Yeah, I mean, like seriously, like, I'm 32 years old. If you're fucking 15 to 20 fucking years old or whatever, don't fucking tell me about the goddamn law. You haven't even gotten a fucking parking ticket. God damn it. All right, don't tell me shit. You know what I'm saying? You haven't even got pulled over, all right? You ain't done shit. Don't tell me shit about law, all right? When you get put in bracelets, then you can tell me something about fucking law, all right? Or fucking stay in school, like most of you motherfuckers should. But
can I just be that guy to say that the fact that Fez called them bracelets lets you know that he's been in some shit? No, but okay, no. I know people probably like fucking facepalm whenever I open my mouth, but I'm literally that guy. I don't give a fuck what I say on here. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't give a fuck, and all these people are fucking idiots. Because let me tell you something. I mentioned this in the episode that we talked about Nappy previously. I was a fan of Nappy. Nappy was one of the first content creators that I've ever, watched. He inspired me. He inspired like 12, 13-year-old Flash, however old I was when I started to start content creation. Guess what? I wasn't blind to shit when this shit came out. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Fuck this dude. It's like, if I can do it, I expect all of you motherfuckers to do the same shit. I'm sorry. It's easy. You look at somebody, oh shit, he done fucked up. That's fucked up. Don't be involved in it anymore. Don't take up for him. I'm sorry. If my dumbass can do that shit, then all y'all dumbasses can do the same shit. I'm sorry. There's no excuse not to just be like, hey, this dude did something really bad. We're not gonna follow it.
Dude, Nappy knew what he was doing, man.
He did,
like,
yeah.
He had to.
He had this thing where it was like, look, I'm gonna kick you out of the group, and if you're not with me, you're not gonna get any numbers or followers. That was his plan. He did that. So then he tried to force relationships with some of these people. Obviously, he didn't touch them, but again, that's his mentality. That's what he said. He did that. That's what people have to fucking realize. Like, this dude is like manipulating people and like kicking them from the group, so he's gonna lie to his group, and then the group is made on them when they don't know the full story. Like, how scummy is that? That's the most scummiest shit I've heard.
It's so funny because of how actually like great all of these topics fit together, because Nappy did everything, dude. Nappy, one, tried to have a relationship with a viewer. Two, did all this shit. 3, took advantage of his public figure status.
That's why those topics are just good. They all mesh together.
Literally took advantage of his public figure status and tried to hold it over these kids' head. And I mean, these people now are actually content creators still that have numbers like Nappy did at this time. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, they were like, yo, this dude... they were sheep, and Nappy knew it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, all you people that are sheep, don't think these content creators don't know. Like, I'm sorry. Like, don't think for a second. And I keep using Dino as an example, but don't think for a second that Dino doesn't know that he has some people that will literally take what he says as facts no matter what. And that every content creator that has numbers has those people. It doesn't mean it's all of them, but everybody.
I think I heard a thing from Trump. He said something, if he were to shoot someone on like some avenue, that there would be still people that will love him.
Yeah.
I heard some shit like that.
And I mean,
I don't know who said it. I think it was a lawyer. There was a lawyer too that said if Trump shot someone, he is invincible. He can't go to jail because he's the president.
Trump's an idiot.
no, but here's the thing.
Some of the examples I've heard, that just questions my fucking entire existence.
No. But here's the thing.
I wish that would be true, because I think on the real, if this would probably be true in fucking Trump's mind, right? But in reality, people would literally plot this shit, him to kill somebody just so his ass can get thrown in jail because they're tired of his ass.
No, because here's the thing. As sad as all this is, though, that statement is facts, and that's what's so fucking unfortunate about the world. And I mean, it'll never be 100% fixed. There's always gonna be that shit. But guess what? I ain't gonna stop calling that bullshit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if it ain't ever gonna stop, but I ain't never gonna shut my mouth about it. What are you gonna do about it? You gonna come over here? You gonna pull up and you gonna beat the shit out of me? Okay. I ain't ever. Okay. I ain't ever gonna stop talking about it. Like, I'm sorry, and I've already seen like 2 people call out how fucking Southern I sound and my Southern slurs. But you know what? That just goes to show you I really don't give 2 fucks, dude. I'm so dude. I am so sick of all this bullshit. I've dealt with it for so long, and this is like the perfect time to say something.
Beard's weird.
Yeah, your beard's weird. Yelling at the mic. Pull out the shotgun. No, but seriously, man, it's so fucking stupid. I know for a fact that I use extreme analogies, but that's the whole point. I shoot for extreme because I want you to see that even the most extreme bullshit still pertains to this situation. It's still the same thing.
Dude, I still can't believe these fucking comments exist.
Dude, I'm reading them now, and that's why I'm still pissed.
Look at this Jermaine Robinson. Can you read this out loud?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Name
Okay,
drop.
so here, it's oh my god. Okay. See, he did play the song and stuff at the beginning. However, he touched on it briefly. I think that, all right, I'm not saying what happened should be forgotten. However, he took 8 months off YouTube and Twitch, maybe longer. I'm not sure, and I think that's respectable. However, I believe everyone deserves a second chance in life, and having a discussion like all of you did, great. However, when not a single one of you can see the good he has done, that right there is gonna fucking irritate me. And Jermaine, I better not fucking see you. I better fucking not see you.
Anywhere.
Like, if you're at PAX or something, bro.
Yo, Jermaine.
I won't punch you. I don't do that shit.
Oh, I'll fucking punch the shit out of you.
The fucking facts, and I will literally spit on you. Like that's bullshit, bro.
Brother.
He's dead. Okay, good. He has made content. Awesome. But that doesn't mean that he's a good person. Hello? People of the fucking world.
Brother, I'm sorry, Dino. I love you. I respect you. I understand what you just said, but Jermaine, if I fucking see you on the street, we're scrapping. I'm not. Look, listen.
He doesn't deserve a second chance. Okay, dude. Okay, if he came out and said, "Look, I said this shit. My mind was toxic 8-9 months ago. I'm getting help. This and this." I feel slowly that could be a thing if there's like proof of that, because I feel most people be like, "Okay, can we get some proof they're actually getting mental help for this, and that like there's like somebody at the other side that's like trying to help you fucking out," then maybe. But like that dude is not doing anything right. He's like manipulating everything that he's using his YouTube channel to try to get fucking people, like put them on a date and shit. Like some of these people weren't even fucking like bisexual or gay, and he's trying to like force them to be like, I don't know. Like, he's trying to force them to be gay or something like that for him. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, these people aren't even like that one kid, I think, from one of this receipt thing, I think he was like 16. I don't think he was into guys. But like, he felt like he had to try with Nappy because what Nappy said and shit like that. Because the kid was young and is like, yo, I'm a big fan. It's like, shit, man. Maybe I can try it out. Like, what? Like, do you know how fucked up this is?
Diss track on Nappy.
That's crazy. He doesn't deserve a second chance. Anything. Wait. Anything turns into a one-sided talk and only spreads the negative. I mean, it's not one-sided. If anything, we were middleman, but we were middleman to the extent of the knowledge we knew. There is receipts. He said that shit. He is morally wrong, Mr. Jermaine. Think about it.
I'm knocking Jermaine's fucking block off.
And I'm gonna say it with the community within Pokemon isn't the same without him. He brought a fun, energetic personality in every video, which engaged his fan base. So even if he makes content again, I don't really care what happened.
Oh my god. Oh my lord. Just
since it will be better content than other Fuck this guy. Fuck you.
Dino. See him in Street Fighter.
If he makes content again, I don't really care what happens. It will be better content. Hello, are you?
Oh yeah.
I have no words.
See him in Street Fighter. See him in Street Fighter. Guile all day long. What the fuck is this shit?
Then other Pokemon are providing, and many people will feel the same as I. Yes, many people as dumb as you. Literally as dumb as you will see. This is what I mean. This comment was a perfect statement. I actually didn't read the entire thing, and then I read to it, and I'm like, holy fuck, that's crazy.
People are fucking so close-minded. It's just like
I want to read fucking Stang's comment on this too. This shit is so long, but I feel it's worth it. It's a good response.
It's worth it.
Okay, so I read all the comments on here. Some of them are like innocent till proven guilty crap. First, he was proven. Good, he knew. He just did it on the internet where courts can't charge him and send him to jail. So they're all morons that just don't know better how the judicial system works, and there's no saving him. But my biggest concern of your comment, Jermaine, I don't know how old you are, and I'm not asking you to tell me, but let's say you were a dad with a son that does a YouTube for a living, and your son comes out showing he wasn't sure of his sexuality, and a bigger YouTuber helped him get more followers, but wanted sexual favors in return. Had the physical text correspondence, in other words, the proof that those other morons closed their eyes to, do you as a dad say, oh, give him 7 months off YouTube so he can pray or some crap and repent? Then brag that he's back in turn, potentially doing it again with others, and again, no recourse for action because it's the internet? I'm not white knighting here. I'm a hardcore fan of actual innocent till proven guilty, but like the pro Jared stuff, all of it was disproved. Nappy denied it, saw the evidence shown to everyone, tried to start being a realtor, then failed at that because the stuff follows you everywhere. Never once did he take it seriously and apologize for misinterpretations or actually speak out and say all these other no longer smaller YouTubers are wrong. He just ignored it and hoped people would forget. Point I'm saying is, knowing all this, please dear God, research for yourself and don't just take my word for this. Would you as a dad to that YouTuber say, let him come back in a bit? Or would you say, nah fam, he doesn't get a second chance? A doctor could save lives, but he intentionally kills a patient. He would never be allowed to practice again, regardless of how many lives he's saved.
Yo, that last line.
Bingo!
That last
was his
line.
fucking Nemo. Then he said, there's more. It's like the last one he added. I'm telling you this because while the other folks screaming his innocence can't be saved, it's something for you to consider is all. Again, check for yourself. I don't listen to other people's ramblings and just believe it. Everything I just talked about was my own research. Bravo. And also, I'm not a dad. Just a perspective for you. Bro, this dude hit right in the fucking nail. This fucking Jermaine. Jermaine got no response.
Yo, I wanna give Stang the biggest hug right now. Like that right there was literally what all of us were thinking. Literally. Like in a nutshell, but like worded so beautifully. Like that shit could be a fucking research paper and you would have got 100 on that shit. Like, oh my god. Like, son of a bitch. No, but dead ass. Like that's
that was a good comment.
That was a great comment.
You know what? I think that was the only good one we got. No, but I don't know, man. I agree with every single bit of that. Like that's basic. That's actually I didn't even read that comment. I didn't see that reply. That's the first time I've ever seen that reply, and I was reading it as Dinah was reading it, and that literally took all my thoughts in a nutshell and like merged it into like this beautiful thing. Like that was 10 out of 10. Would read again, motherfucker. Like holy shit. But yeah, I mean, all of this is just sad.
How does this have 3 thumbs up?
Wait, what the fuck? What's got 3 thumbs up?
Okay, so there's this MHA Studios person that he dated an underage kid, damn. And then Antichrist replied, "It's legal to date a minor as long as no sexual content occurs. I'm assuming there's some sort of age cutoff. I don't know what it is." And then he put the little link, the lick thing, and he's got 3 likes on that fucking thing.
Are you kidding me? What?
There's 3 likes on this comment.
I'm looking at it.
Video.
I'm looking at it.
There's not a single fucking like on he dated underage kid. Damn.
Y'all are, oh my.
That's it. I'm calling the FBI. That's it.
Ooh, call them.
FBI, open up!
Yo, they quick as shit. Oh my, yo, hold on. Like seriously, FBI. I mean, there's somebody listening everywhere. Like you hearing these comments, you've seen this shit. Yo, fix this. What is this? I don't get this damn knowledge. Like motherfucker, no, he didn't touch nothing. But guess what? Everything starts with a thought. Everything.
Can y'all fucking like this video, please? There's no reason why we should have this many dislikes for idiots.
18 likes and 25 dislikes. My God.
Dude, every
likes now.
Everything starts
like that shit. Like, come on, like we already explained this shit. This makes no fucking sense. Absolutely
this
not.
Ass fucking backwards bullshit, and everyone that's listening to this, even on YouTube, okay? If you, after this conversation, you still agree with what fucking Nappy did is cool, then you, all right, and I'm gonna say this, and bring it in. You, all right, are just as fucking bad as the motherfucker that is literally trying to talk to underage kids. I'm saying as simple as that. You are literally condoning actions. You are being that person. Hey, why don't you go touch an underage kid? And you can be just like your favorite YouTuber Nappy.
Yo, I'm extend my damn pointer like a teacher. Let's break it down. You, let me spell it for the dumbasses in the comments. You are fucking a shithead. That's you are a shithead. SHIT, motherfucker. Let me spell the shit. I don't even know if you can spell at this point. I'll put the damn pointer away.
He actually has a pointer.
I do, motherfucker, and it's magnetic. I can reach across the room. And listen, these motherfuckers are stupid. That's all I'm saying. I know all I'm saying is they're stupid, but you know, at this point, what else do you say? We said everything. They're fucking stupid, dude. I am literally depressed as shit reading these comments, losing all faith in humanity. Can we please? I never ask for numbers, dude. I don't ask for subscribers. I don't ask for nothing. But can everybody like this video, please? Because this is like that.
I just don't understand how that has dislikes.
I don't understand.
This is that one video. This is that one video, the one type of video that like you have to like, if like, you know what I'm saying? Because if these are the type of videos you see on the internet, you're like, damn, I have to like it.
To support.
Yeah, because if you don't, then
if you don't want to and you're listening to this thing, don't do it. Okay, that's fine. But if there's somebody else, do it to them. If they're freaking morally and ethically cool. Obviously, you don't support somebody who's morally and ethically fucking wrong as shit. Like,
all right. I just thought about it, and I know Venge would freaking laugh right now too. Like, just this scenario, just going off topic for a bit, but just this scenario is kind of low key. If we're in the Persona 5 realm, they'll be so fucking lit. Like, bro, because you can think you have a person that's like kind of high up within, you know, a realm, social media realm, kind of, you know, his actions are really wrong, and we have to, you know. And we're getting bashed and without all this and that, and gotta go in and steal the man's what they call it, the desires, or like, you know, his twisted way of thinking, and to make him, you know, confess and all that stuff. That'll be fucking lit. I don't know. I was just kind of thinking that analogy. Changing hearts out here.
I see it.
But yeah,
it's just I mean, all of us in this call, can literally, without a doubt, name you multiple. Like, we're not going to, because we're not trying to, start drama here. And I mean, what's in the past is in the past. But all of us can literally name multiple people that fucking take their numbers advantage and fucking like lead their sheep for some negative shit. Like, it's so unfortunate. Nappy isn't the only one. Everybody just about. It's rare. Let me say this. It's rare to find people who don't. That's how common it is. So it's sad. So we're not saying old Nappy's the only one doing this. I don't want anybody watching this to think we're just targeting Nappy. The only reason we're speaking on this is because of what's added on to him leading sheep. You know what I'm saying? It's like what he did, and that's why we're bringing up everything. It's not just because he's doing what everybody else is doing. So I don't want to see any comments saying, well, other people do this and they still get support. It's like, well, no. They didn't do this, and if they did, then people would be talking about it. Trust me. So
yeah, we would be talking about it too.
Yeah, I mean, it's so sad, but it's true. Everybody, there's so many people that do this shit. So Nappy's not special in leading sheep. I'm sorry, I don't want to break it to you. I hate to burst your bubble. He's not special. The only reason we're talking about his dumbass is because he's been talking to underage kids, trying to use that shit to get into some nasty shit. Because let me tell you something. Just because he didn't touch him, he didn't get the chance to touch him. Let's give you that. Doesn't mean he wouldn't have. So the fact that he got stopped and called out and things didn't escalate, that's good. I'm glad that didn't happen. Doesn't mean it wouldn't. So fuck him. Fuck you. I'm glad you didn't get the chance. I hope you fucking rots, dude. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be the savage. I don't give a damn. Like, I literally hope Nappy rots for what he did. And what I'm saying for what he did, he talked. That's what I'm saying. I hope he rots for the shit that he said, not that what he did, but for the shit that he said. I hope he fucking rots. If he got hit by a bus tomorrow, I wouldn't be sad. I wouldn't blink.
I just feel like the most sad part about this is like we had to explain this in a fucking stream.
It shouldn't even have to get to this point.
Yeah, I know.
I don't even know how. It's like, are you guys not human? Do you not see like what's fucking going on here?
And
Of course not.
what's even worse though, Dino? You know what's even worse?
What's
Straight
up?
All right, is the fact that this was a video in general that we already fucking talked about this shit, and people literally are going against what we're saying, and they're literally saying that, oh yeah, it's okay to love his content, but let's ignore the fact that he talked to an underage fucking kid and wanted to do things. Okay, wanted to. All right, when you have those thoughts in your fucking head, they don't go away. They know where they go? They go to the next person you're about to fucking talk to. And little do we know, shit, the man probably has fucking child porn on his shit. Because, like, on a real, if you're sitting there talking to a 15 year old and having that sort of a communication, what the fuck else you got going on in your life, my guy? And I'm not just saying that off of speculation, but that's your fucking trail of people that do that shit. They don't go up in age, they go down in age. I don't give a shit who you are. You're gonna keep on fucking going, dude. No one's gonna stop you.
Yeah, I mean, I see Tyler's comment. I mean, we had to take this different approach. We just had to put logic into it. Honestly.
Yeah, like I don't know. I even seen a guy that today commented out, and he's like, I support Nappy. If he returns to YouTube, he will continue to get my likes and views. And my instant just thought is just like, so you're supporting a pedophile that preys on young children.
Yeah, I saw
good
that.
Move for 2020. That is a great move. That shows you that you are a-okay with this man coming back after what he did. Okay, that shows that you're a fucking sheep and you don't need to be trusted or even be in a community because you're condoning that shit.
I don't want people to get it twisted either. Way more people stop supporting Nappy than the ones that are, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like everybody's still supporting this. Mm-hmm. You know, it's like a ton of people thousands of his supporters, thousands, literally dropped this man like a bad habit. And that's the right decision. We're just talking about the motherfuckers that are still giving him their money, still getting this man paid. Like they're still subbing to his Twitch. Yeah, they're still, dude, they're still subbing to his Twitch. They're still donating. They're still sending bits. It's like, what the fuck? Like, it's not just a view at this point. You're literally funding this fucking predator, dude. Like,
it's kind of like a spit in the face of all those people who are just like morally and ethically right, though.
Right.
Like the guy who's done all this fucked up shit comes back and like all these people are donating. They're like saying, "Welcome back." Holy fuck. Welcome the demon back. My God.
Yo. Let me say this, and this isn't. And when I say this, Fez, I promise you, I'm not downplaying anything you did for charity when I say this, but I'm saying this is just to put it into perspective. I guarantee you, this man made more money on one stream than Fez did for a charity. And
he uses his social status for that.
Yes, and literally after he came back, and this is after everybody knows the shit that he did. So mind you, all this money is coming from people who know what he's done and what he said. Gave him more money in his personal pocket than people did for Fez to give to a charity.
Could have done it for others, man.
Like, I'm sorry, that's fucked up. I'm not against streamers making money, man. I know a lot of people that do this shit full time. That's great. But when they, it's great when they deserve it. But when there's sacks of shit like Nappy, dude, I mean, you can't help but bat an eye at it. It's like, what the fuck? That's why I'm salty. I mean, yeah, it's stupid that you're even watching them in the first place, but let's talk about all the other shit that's happening. You're fucking giving them money. You're fucking building them up. You're showing them to your friends still. You're freaking doing all this shit. It's deeper than just a view at this point. And that shit, that's what makes me sick. Is
this is how power gets like taken, dude. Like in a bad way. Like people get all this power and just like controls everyone, and this is why we're in the shit we're in, kind of thing.
It's sad, dude. Like, I just can't imagine somebody doing that, coming back and still making money. It's like, dude, first of all, if it would have gone any further, you'd be in prison. It didn't get that far, but if it did, that's how close it, that's how close it could have got. But so you're gonna come on, you got the nerve to come on stream, and on Christmas Eve of all days, dude, fucking start the stream and make a meme out of the whole situation. Put your chat in sub-only mode and stream.
I don't even know how many times did he even thank those people that donated? I don't even know,
dude. I didn't watch long enough to hear his reaction to it. I saw that shit pop up and I saw what was happening and I left. Like,
I didn't even watch it.
Like, the only reason I tuned in was to see if he was talking about the situation, and he wasn't. And then I saw that shit popping up and saw the chat and everything, and I was just like, yeah, I'm out, dude. Like, what is this? He's not talking about it. He's just making it a meme. I later saw the video of him playing the song and making it a meme. So
what song was it?
I don't even know what song it was. You could find it online. You can find the little highlight. It's out there for sure.
Let me try to find it.
But it was basically talking about how he lost his job, but he's still like carrying on and all this other stuff, and but it's like a joking song, and he was like laughing and like clapping his hands and like dancing and shit to it like it's a fucking joke. I'm like, dude, come on. Like, if he would have owned up to it and then came back after time and like handled it different, we wouldn't be jumping his shit like this.
That's all that it is. Like
I'm sorry, dude, literally, not to cut you off, CD, but if he would have handled it differently and owned up to what happened and said, I've made life changes and I'm sorry, you know, and like completely owned up and apologized, he would not be getting this slander, at least from us.
Right.
Like, so the person that actually posted was Bonda Games. He put the entire thing of that intro. So if you guys want to check it out, this is there.
But yeah, what Flash was saying back, you know, piggybacking off that, is just like, literally, if he just got a different approach within all of this, this wouldn't be happening. Shoot, we wouldn't be getting, you know, we wouldn't be, you know, so enforceful how we are, well, we were with the first video to begin with. If he came a different approach, and then it would have been, we wouldn't be dealing with all this, you know, this blind backlash from, you know, his supporters and all that. So literally all this could have been avoided if he just handled things, you know, in a different way. But that just is how it is, unfortunately.
Yep. So yeah, that for those of you that are watching on Twitch,
sorry, I just see one comment and he's like, he's more stupid for deciding to return.
I mean, yeah, honestly, yeah, but I mean, it's just for those of you watching on stream and you saw the link we just put in the chat, and you're saying you can see, if it's your first time seeing it, that maybe you'll understand our frustrations a little bit more. And I mean, now that we've, you know, got our rage out and everything, we're kind of a little bit more calm. Honestly, if he would have, is how he came about doing it, or how he came about his comeback, is why we're so angry. Like, yeah, that wouldn't take back what he did and what he said, no, but it would be a lot easier to be fine with all this, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I mean, I assume you guys all feel the same way.
I know I do.
Yep.
So
yeah, I don't give a shit. All I'm gonna say is, if he got a fucking problem with it, he know where to find us. If any of his damn followers are listening, you know where to find us too. I don't give a fuck, man. Come through. I don't touch kids or even talk to little ass kids, so you can't even say shit to me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. Like, give me the fire. I don't care. Send it here. Send it to me.
On a positive note, though, this is our first podcast episode of being a Twitch affiliate, so that's dope.
Yeah,
So I mean,
he gifted 6 subs.
heck yeah,
the
man.
day after that we got, you know, affiliate, this man went crazy.
Yep. So we got VIP badges and stuff, and we can do reruns and upload videos and stuff like that. So that's really dope for the podcast. And I don't know, man.
We're gonna work on perks too for like the subscriber stuff. We haven't got a chance to do that, but we definitely work on that soon as far as perks with subscribing on Twitch. So
Oh yeah, for sure.
yeah.
But
Oh my God. This everyone who's listening, this makes you want to question humanity even more. It makes you want to go to sleep saying, well, you got to find the best people. At this point, you got to find good people, man. It's tough to find it. It's tough.
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with everybody. It's like, it took me forever. I went through so many groups until I found like the squad we got right now. Like, I'm not against talking to other people, but I'm very closed off with who I let in like my inner circle. You know what I'm saying? And this is why. It took me forever to find the group that I got, and I'm cool. I'm very content with the group that I got. I'm fine with it 100%. And but it took forever, dude. So many shitbags out there. It's like, and this, but like, this is dead ass why. And this is also why people like don't want to go out in the real world and make friends, dude. Like nobody wants to. Like, there's so many. It's ironic, and I hate to say this, but from my personal experience, at least, there's more shitbags than there are good people. And if they're not, and if they're not like blatantly shitbags, they're low key shitbags. You know what I mean? So it's so unfortunate. Shout outs to all you people that are good people though, like for real. Like you guys.
Yeah, I noticed people from the stream are like commenting on this video now. Somebody named Cuteness Mudkip. I think that's Pisa Yoshi. I think. He said, everyone using the 11th human right as defense, just keep in mind he has been proven guilty. Maybe try thinking once and just judge his morals and don't cower behind the 11th human right. Yeah.
We're still waiting on your reply, Jermaine. We're still waiting.
This man.
Claudio, I'm genuinely upset that you're okay with people that are fucked up because they're famous.
Yeah, because somebody said Nappy shouldn't have done what he did, but as a content creator, he's still my favorite. Well, fuck you.
Yeah, and that's the one that was replied to. There's also another reply. Some people are bound to still be sheep in this day and age. And my man goes to Fez. It's crumb, but that's life for you. Those with Fez was, yeah.
Just reading this stuff makes me lose brain cells. It's just like, bro, it's common sense.
I mean, I can't believe this video exists. I mean, it's a good video, but like these comments kind of hurt me because it's part of the video. Like, how did we get these people to come to this channel? It's saddening.
Like, I hate that we had to make like this all like this all negative episode. Like, I really hate it, and that we had to like. Well, we needed to, but I hate that we had to.
Right.
Is what I'm
exactly.
saying. Like,
you would know this, but apparently they don't.
No, it shows you how much we care compared to the way fucking Nappy cares about his fucking community. We want people to know exactly what the fuck it is and how it is, all right? But if we're sitting here putting a fucking hour and a half, 40 minutes into this guy's fucking career, this man hasn't even came out with a goddamn, not even less than 3-minute video explaining his fucking ordeal, all right? And I don't give a shit who you are. It needs to be public, it needs to be there, and it should have been there fucking 9 months ago. You know, like, and this goes to show you, I have nothing to do with this person because Dino knows me, everyone knows me. I don't know this fucking guy. I can care less who he is. And I'll say this before I say it again. He could be fucking saving, Holocaust fucking orphans from fucking nuclear disasters and shit on the weekends. He could be the best person in the world. But no, he's not the best person in the world. He is like the fucking antichrist of what the fuck we're trying to talk about.
This man could be saving koalas in fucking Australia right now. And I mean, it still wouldn't take back what happened.
He's a wooloo.
This man, fans would be going off right now with that.
It's like roll up, kick him right in the shin, be like, yo, no, but like, man, I don't know. I keep repeating myself, but it's so pathetic. I don't even know. I'm so shocked.
I don't know. It's just, I mean, we all know, but this is just too fucked up for people to even accept it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Hey, but you want to know? I laugh my ass off. Go back to public figure statuses and stuff like that. I laugh my ass off when like YouTubers will get like a sponsor deal, right? And they'll be like, "Yo, this is the greatest game." Jump Force. This is the greatest game, and all their sheep follow it and buy it. And they're like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?" It's like you just wasted $60 for being a sheep. Yo, I'm sorry, but that's what makes me laugh.
The game just looks so bad, but they knew that they would get sales off of it.
I know.
Exactly.
It's awful, but like they're still like, "Yo, Jump Force is the best." After everybody buys it, they're like, "Yo, this shit sucks." No, but I don't know. That's it's just always funny when like karma's a bitch, but. That ass, like, it's everywhere, man. It is everywhere. And if you guys think that for a second, for example, me and CD, because I know CD's had interactions too that I know of. I don't know about Fez, but I know CD's seen it. Where it's like, if you think for a second that when we're having an interaction between somebody with numbers that we don't know, that what we say is like more liable to get jumped on than what they say. Like, if we're not stupid. Like. And that's sad that it's like like in the front, like the front of your mind when you're talking to somebody is like, yo, even if I'm right, I'm about to get jumped on. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, I mean, we know that shit. I mean, everybody knows that shit, but like, we've definitely seen it. Like, it's crazy. You could literally say the sky's blue, the YouTuber will be like, no, it's fucking red. His viewers will jump out and be like, motherfucker, that shit looks like blood. like you fucking dumbass. Like, yo, like seriously, that's how it is. It's scary, dude. I've seen it like for years and years, but yeah.